Hello friends. Beauty photography is amazing, but it is undeniably one of the most difficult category in photography. It is seldom to produce the perfect shots from the straight out of the camera photos. Aside from the best lighting, angles and mood design, the best photography retouching skills are essential in order to get the prized beauty shot. There are plenty of photo retouching tips that can help achieve the best results. The first thing I look at when I begin retouching a beauty image is the symmetry. The more symmetry a face has, the more visually appealing it is to the eye. Look closely at the facial features. So Liquify tools help you in editing of a face and body shapes. Photoshop's Liquify tool is a very powerful tool for retouching images, especially photos of the people. Learning all of the features of the tool is important to make sure your edits don't look unnatural. Let's watch how can you use it. First, you choose a photo that you want to edit. I have already opened an image of a model in Photoshop Workspace. Once you have opened your image in Photoshop, the next step is to make a copy of its a new layer. You can easily do this using keyboard shortcuts Ctrl plus J in Windows and Command plus J in Mac. Then go to Filter menu and select the Convert for Smart Filters. The benefit of a Smart Object Filter, if you did overdo or anything forget to edit, you can edit without editing the whole image again. After that, go to the Filter menu, again select Liquify. The Liquify filter workspace will open. Upon opening the Liquify tool, you will see a simple layout with the 12 icons on the left and the brush options and mask options on the right. Let's watch the all icon on the left. If you are adjusting hair, clothing, faces or bodies, you will likely be spending most of your time working with the forward wrap tool. You have four options for your brush tool: size, density, pressure and rate. We recommend starting with a larger brush than you think you need. You can easily adjust the size of the brush using the bracket keys. Brush density: this is essentially the same as hardness and softness in typical Photoshop brushes. Brush pressure controls the speed at which pixels are affected by a brush when it is dragged across the image. Brush rate controls the speed at which pixels are affected when a brush is used in a stationary position. Forward wrap pushes pixels around within the image in various ways depending on your brush settings. I use the forward wrap tool to thin and lengthen the nose and slightly thin the face. The resulting image is natural and does not look overly edited. Yet the simple act of altering the nose completely changes the face. You can also uncheck the preview box to see the result before and after. The second icon is a reconstruct. This tool is essentially a paint on eraser. You can easily return pixels to their original states by brushing the reconstruct tool over the modified area of an image. You can also click on restore all button to restore original image. You can also use the same tool to flatten out the hair to make the nose, face and hair thinner, flatter. I simply use the brush to push the pixels inward. I am restoring all again. Remember that if your edges look a little off, you can use the smooth tool to round them out. You may also need to use the larger brush size. This tool helps smooth any rough edges or harsh lines after you have used other brushes in the Liquify filter. If there are any distorted lines in your image, simply brush this tool over them to round them out. The next tools are Pucker and Blot. Pucker tool pushes all the pixel underneath the pushes inward. I mostly use to reduce the size of the eye. Blot tool does the opposite of the pucker tool. It pulls the pixel beneath the brush in an outward motion. In this clip, I use the pucker tool on the lips to make them seem slightly thinner, while I use the blot tool on the lips again to make them larger. Again, restore all. Now I come to another important tool, Freeze Mask. This tool is very useful when you are altering a parts of an image near other parts that you don't want to alter. Drawing a mask on a certain parts of your image will protect those pixels from being manipulated by any of the liquify tools. Now I am painting over the area that I don't want to liquify with the brush, so only lips area is open to edit. Now I am using pucker tool to make lips thinner. You can see only the lips area is modifying. See before and after. Click on the none option on the masking tool to unfreeze. You can also select the edited area and can freeze the whole image by selecting invert in the masking option. Now I am painting over only lips and select the invert option. You can see the whole image was freezed except the lips. You can see I increased brush size bigger than the lips and using pucker tool. No area is affecting except lips. But here is an issue. Lips are not correcting naturally because I made very narrow selection. Don't think I will do it again the whole process. We have another tool, Thaw Mask. This tool is the opposite of the freeze mask. Brushing the Thaw Mask over the frozen pixels will unfreeze them and allow them to be altered. Pressing Option or Alter will switch between the freeze and thaw masks. Now I am painting over that area was left and selection is a more wider now. It's great. Only lips are edited without caring the rest of the image. Now again I clicked on None option in masking tool to unfreeze the image. I am coming to another important tool. Now I coming to another important tool of the liquify filter. Open a new image, make a duplicate layer by using Ctrl+J in Windows and Command+J in Mac. Go to filter menu and select convert small object filter. Then go to filter menu again, select liquify. New image will open in liquify workspace. When you open the liquify filter, you will notice there is an extra tool on the left side in the shape of the silhouette. This is the face tool. Click on it and you will notice how Photoshop instantly recognizes the face in the image. This new face tool makes it easier than ever to make adjustment to the parts of the faces without altering any other part of the image or needing to create mask. It even takes away the need to use any of the other tools on the left side of the screen. First option is eyes. You can see here is a link icon between left and right slider. If we click the link, the size will be changed of the both eyes. If we unlink this icon, only one side of the eye will be changed that we want to change. We all have a little asymmetries and one of the most common one is that people's eye often appear different sizes when they smile. It is a very common appears in photo shoots. In this picture you can see the left eye appear bigger than right. So when I link the slider, both sizes are affected and when I am reducing the right side of the slider, actually in real it represents the left eye, the only left size is reducing. It brings very small difference, but this small difference makes a big difference. So you can also change the height and width of the eyes. Another option, you can tilt the eyes. Also you can increase or decrease the distance of the eyes. We have no need to move all sliders and no need to make big changes. Very subtle changes required for the specific requirement. In high-end retouching, I never change any feature until unless model will not ask me to change it. It is a very specific requirement, but it is always present. So without Liquify, I can't think about retouching of the model portraits. So like this, you can change the nose height and width. Also you can make smile narrow or broader, correct the lower or upper lips. Also make changes in the face shapes, forehead, jaw and cheeks. You can either do with the slider or with the face points. I normally change the shape with the points created by the face tool. Again, these are a very subtle changes, but it makes a big difference in retouching. We can't reconstruct the face tool changes with reconstruct tool. You can move sliders to normal on 0 or click on the reset button on the face tool. Reconstruct button is a very important where we use the brush. I am here using pucker tool on the eye. If you feel you overdo it, click on the reconstruct button. A slider will appear 0 to 100%. If you move slide to 0%, you will find no change. Set the percentage or move the slider where you feel the perfect correction. The another big feature of a liquify tool is shaping the body. Here I will show you how you can change the shape of the body or change plus size model to zero size. Mostly in retouching, we make very small changes to shape, hip, waist and other parts of the body. Not big changes like plus to zero, but again requirements always there. So that's all for the today. You need to wait for my next video. How can we change the shape of the body? Thanks for watching.